full power. Let's go.
Right, hi everybody. Now, the drum is 18 inches wide, which fits from there to there. If I have it on there, from the corner there, it'll overhang to about there, so I'd have to put a board on. And that's 18 inches, so from there, it'll come to about there. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to scrap that. I don't think I'll be able to, because that is the level it's got to sit at. So I'd have to take this off. And if it comes over, I'm not going to get a pipe in, am I? Because my idea was originally, is if I have it on this side, this could come with a 90, come across and end through the back. So I'm going to have it over, I think. Move that. I'm saying with it here, not making much sense. I'm going to move. The inlet is going to be at the back, so I'll have to bring it this way a bit. You'd have to have a 90, a bit of pipe, a 90, and then a 90 into it, which won't be much of a hardship. I won't be able to use the 4-inch bull valve because I haven't got the room, so I'm going to have to try to fix this. To have the 4-inch bull valve, it's so you can just. Well, this is just a guide, really. I'd have to cut that out and have a rubber boot over the 90 that's on the bottom onto that, which is not ideal really, on the bottom drain, with more chance of it leaking. But that will drop it then down to here, which, so if it goes to that level, I'm thinking of the height, how high is it? So the depth of that is a foot. So from there it'd come to there, about there, so I'd have to have a 90 going that way, and I don't know if I get the height, because there's the water line there, and obviously the return from the bottom drain will be about there, so I don't think I'd have enough room. It's a shame really, because that would have been perfect. If I thought about having a drum when I first did this, I would have used this, because I've had this ball valve since I did the pond. I've got a 3-inch ball valve as well, but I ideally don't want to reduce it. And the issues I've had with this, I want to get rid of it. I'm just stumped really. It's leaking underneath by the pins. Mainly these front ones here. I think what's happening is on the underside of this is it's leaking from around this joint. So my idea is to take these block of pipe there and take these off, and just wondering if they just cross-threaded or something, which is a bit weird really, because you can see it's leaking underneath. And use the slide valve. No doubt I'll have issues later. Slide valves are brilliant. Nowhere near as good as the bull valves, but they're brilliant for space saving, and that's all really. Because obviously they don't stick up as much. Anybody had the same issues? Please comment below. Yeah, I'm just stumped of what to do. I could put the bull valve there. I'd have to cut there, put the bull valve in, because then if I get this pipe out of the way, this is just the runoff for the, excuse me, camera work. I mean, the only problem with that is turning the valve. It's very tight. So that would sit probably about there. On this, but that still I'd have to have a 90 to come in. So yeah, still very tight. So that's about probably the height. Now this table here, where the drum is sitting, has got come up to the height of that. The bull valve. Sorry, you go funny when I put your finger in. As Perky says. But by the time I put a 90 on that, so I've got a 3-inch 90. Obviously, I need a. So you can imagine a 3-inch. And then I have to have a 3-inch, and then not a 3-inch, a 4-inch, and then a 4-inch into the drum itself. So it sort of go up, over, down, and in. It's a bit of a nightmare. Well, there will be a straight bit, but obviously 4-inch 90s are quite chunky. And like I said, I don't want reduce. This is a 3-inch. And just have a collar in there so it'll sit in. Imagine it sitting there, have a 90 coming across. Well, then I think where the inlet is for on the drum is lower. So yeah, any ideas, please comment below. Just complete nightmare. I say I've got what I could do then. I mean, obviously I'll block the water off down there, but I could take this off and put either a rodding point or cap it off. But that itself is going to be tight to sit in there anyway. I'll have to knock some brickwork out, I think. But yeah. Hi guys, welcome back. Stoke Quay Adventures, obviously, you know what you're watching. Before I do the slide valve, the stand that I was in for the EasyPod is too high, so I've just done some measurements. So yeah, I've got to take it out and then it'll give me a bit more room anyway. So yeah, I've got to take this out. It's been in a while, so I'll have to support that pump for the time being. I bought one of these things to go down there, right down, past the T, and then pump it up, hopefully stop the flow so I can take that off completely and fix it. I'm not going to fit that in, I don't think anyway. I mean, once I've got that off I'll know more. Shame, but it's going to be tight for turning the valve anyway. I was going to put it on there, as it just matter of being a 90 and then a 90 goes in. At the moment, measuring wise, the drum will come out to about here, leaving the room at the back for the 4-inch, and then the returns will be this side, which won't be too bad behind, because the moving bed's going to go on here. So the return might have to have a pump further into it, which I don't know what you think. Pump before the moving bed and then after the moving bed. It depends on the height, I suppose. I thought it was going to be higher than this. What am I thinking? It is going to be higher than this because the water level is there, so that has got to sit just on the line of the waste tray, so I've been told, so it's going to be up. So I could actually leave that in and just build above it. Measured it all along. That's what you get when you do trying things without thinking first. So I'm going to remeasure and go from there. See you in a bit.